A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear students of 11th class, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. You know that we were discussing the structure of a bacterial cell in our last lecture, and we have seen that different regions are found in the bacterial cell, like the xylem layer, capsule, and this cell wall, cytoplasm, mesosomes, flagella, pili, nucleoid, and plasmids, etc. And so far we have discussed the xylem layer or the capsule and the cell wall of the bacterial cell. Now today our lecture will be continued and we will study the other parts of the bacterial cell, and we will move towards the fourth region, that is the cytoplasm. So what is the cytoplasm of this bacterial cell? It is a complex aqueous fluid consisting of carbohydrates, soluble proteins, enzymes, vitamins, lipids, mineral salts, and nucleic acids. These are the components of this cytoplasm of the bacterial cell, and you should remember these lines are the carbohydrates, soluble proteins, enzymes, vitamins, lipids, mineral salts, and nucleic acids. These are found in the cytoplasm of the bacterial cell. The ribosomes of bacteria are smaller, 70s, as compared to those of eukaryotic cells. So you should also remember here that the bacterial cells have the ribosomes, which are very much smaller, 70s, as compared to those of eukaryotic cells. All other cell organelles are absent. The other cell organelles like mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, etc., those are completely absent in the cytoplasm of this bacterial cell. Now the fifth part of the bacterial cell is the flagella. This mesosomes. So what are these mesosomes? These are finger-like spherical structures. These are like our fingers and are spherical in shape, which participate in the formation of septa during cell division. When the cell division takes place in the bacterial cell, these mesosomes act as septa. They make the compartmentalization of the cell. So these are finger-like spherical structures which participate in the formation of septa during cell division and secretion of substances. Now the sixth region or the part of the bacterial cell is the flagella. These flagella are living thread-like structures. ये धागे जैसे होते हैं. These are the thread-like structures concerned with the motility of some bacterial cells. So you should remember here the flagella are living thread-like structures. It is made up of a special protein called the flagellin. So here the flagella of the bacterial cell are made of special proteins which are called the flagellin. Flagellin, flagellin. Now the seventh region of the bacterial cell is the pili or fimbriae. So what are these pili? These are minute non-flagellar but straight hair-like appendages. These are hair-like appendages, but these are minute and they do not have the function of the flagella. So these are non-flagellar, composed of protein. These are made of protein which is called the pilin, P-I-L-I-N, pilin. They help in the attachment of bacterial cell during the conjugation. When the reproduction of two bacterial cells takes place, that is which is called the conjugation, at that time they help the bacterial cells to attach them with other, which is called the conjugation. So these pili or the fimbriae, they help the bacterial cells during the conjugation and for their attachment. Now the eighth region is the nucleoid. What is this nucleoid? The true nucleus, as you know, the true nucleus of the bacterial cell is totally absent, and the true nucleus with nuclear membrane, it is absent completely in the bacterial cell. The nuclear material consists of naked DNA, but as the true nucleus with nuclear membrane is absent in the bacterial cell, it only contains a nuclear material which is made of naked DNA molecule, and that naked DNA molecule is called as nucleoid or bacterial chromosome. It is circular ring-like double-stranded DNA molecule. It is nothing. This nucleoid is nothing but it is a circular ring-like double-stranded DNA molecule. Now the last region, last part of the bacterial cell is the plasmids. So what are these plasmids? These are the accessory rings of DNA. Accessory rings of DNA that carry some important genes. They carry the important genes like fertility factor, which is in short called the F factor, and they also contain the resistant factor, which is abbreviated form called the R factor, and nitrogen fixing genes, which are called the NIF genes. So these were the different parts or different components of the bacterial cell, and with this we have this concluded our today's lecture, and we have completed this question structure of bacterial cell or the cell structure of bacteria, and after that we will move towards the reproduction in bacteria. So what is the reproduction, what forms of reproduction are found in the bacterial cell, that we will study in our next lecture tomorrow, inshallah. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.